It's the bishop. And Nas,
What's up, man?
you different.
I want to be, different,
Okay, well,
I just,
I guess it's okay to be different.
well, see, everybody else have had like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like it's time for me to go ahead and get with the crew.
All right.
And so, I'm tired of the ball look.
Okay, well, praise.
So,
I'm not tired of it, so that's my difference. So
I do got a question.
what's that?
What can you do about it?
What?
Yours.
My ball? Well, they do got them little, them noodles they putting on folks' head, but I'm good about that. You're not about to weave me up like that.
Unbelievable.
I'm good. I ain't knocking nobody that do it. I'm just saying, for me, I'm good.
The male weave just.
Yeah, that male weave. That's what we call it, male weave. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So if you're wondering what in the world is going on, our subject today is I'm different. Is that okay?
Yes, it is.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When I say sometimes you have individuals out there that are not comfortable in their own skin.
Mm-hmm.
So they do things, they try to make them blend in with everybody else.
Yeah.
But you have to know how to love yourself enough to say, I'm different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do what everybody else do. I'm not going to talk like everybody else talk. I'm not going to put on what everybody else put on so that I can blend in with them. But if I have to be one to stand out,
Stand out? Yeah, so be it.
I learned in high school, for me, I was different. I was. They called me the preacher boy, the drummer boy. They knew it was something different about me. And I ain't going to lie, I didn't like it.
All right.
I didn't, because to me, it seemed like everybody else was popular. Everybody else was happy, They had the girls and all this other stuff. And I'm not saying my life was bad, but in some ways I was looking like, what could I do to be like them?
Mm-hmm.
When all reality was I had what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying to, because I thought maybe I could grow some dreads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just, whew.
I'll end up with a headache before this show off.
You can look, we can get matching.
No.
You don't want to?
No. I'm good.
You never wanted what your hair would look like?
I do. Look, shake my chin to see. There it is. That's about as much shaking as I'm gonna do, fam.
So you saying you don't want to be like me?
No, I want to be like you. I like me.
And see, there it is. You got to like you, if though nobody else like you.
Amen.
You got to be comfortable with being who God made you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And walk in that and appreciate that. And you ain't got to add all these except and women, don't get mad at me when I say this. Women,
don't come after us.
After him. Yeah. Send all cash app. Anyways, makeup is fine. But when you got to cover it so to where you totally look like a different person, that tells me you don't like what you look like.
Mm.
That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as somebody said, but do you? That's true. You know what I'm saying? We want enhancements and things like that, but when you got to change everything about yourself, I believe that you're beautifully and wonderfully made. And you don't have to go out there and Botox it and stretch it and do all that because you're already beautiful. But it has to come from an inside place to tell yourself, I love who I am, and I don't have to.
You don't have to fit in what society says is beautiful.
Or we're not talking physical. Let's talk about mental, spiritual. Everybody else cussing, so that means
I gotta cuss too.
I gotta get out here and cuss. I got here because I remember somebody told me that if you don't cuss, they don't trust you. Don't trust me then.
Hello, because don't trust me.
I'm not about to get out here and cuss with you.
It's not. For what?
So I can fit in.
So you can be like everybody else.
You know what I'm saying? No, everybody else going off the hill. I ain't.
Mm-mm.
You said God be with all y'all as you go and tumble. I'm not going with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not doing that because everybody. That's the trend of today. Do what's popular.
Yes.
Do what everybody else is doing. Don't be your own person.
Yep. You right.
And that's a scary thing because True.
A bunch of carbon copies.
Yeah, I look at a lot of young men nowadays, and dreadlocks are cool, and I don't. But if you lined up 10 of them, they all look alike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the same way they wear their pants, same way they wear their shirt. I'm like, where are the standouts?
Yeah.
We're the ones that are different. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for somebody that's different. When you go for these job interviews, they want somebody that's different.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want a carbon copy of everybody else that has been there. They want you because you're authentic. There's something about you that stands out. What about you stands out? What about you stands up that says, I'm a different person. I'm not like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I appreciate the person that God has made me.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that at?
I don't know, because this trend of wearing these hoodies in the summer.
Oh, God help.
I just don't understand. I can't get with it, man. I can't get with it. I look at him, you ain't hot. No, I ain't hot. You lying.
I'm burning up with this on my head right now. Says I'm burning up with this on my head. I know in the summertime you mums from heat.
80 degrees. Got a whole hoodie on. And then they had the audacity to put the hoodie on their head. Now don't get me wrong. In my era, everybody wore do-rags. A lot of folks wore do-rags. And even before my time, when everybody had the curl. I'm not laughing about the curls, but man, we used to make fun of the curl.
I had it.
He had the juice.
Yes, I did. Hair curl with the bag. You had to sleep in that hot bag, microwaving your skull all night long.
Well, I mean, I guess everybody got their trends that a lot of people stick to, and I guess it's not so much a clothing trend, but it's more like a mental or a spiritual trend I'm trying to get at, because I don't care what you put on. You know what I mean? I don't care how you wear. I do care how you wear it. I do think the spiritual part of you wants to wear your clothes in such a way that is presentable in public. I don't believe in sagging your pants. I don't want to be all like that. I don't believe in, having your butt cheeks out as a woman. No, because I don't want my daughters to do it. I don't want my sons to do it, and I have raised them as such.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to wear a sweater, son, in 90-degree weather, wear a sweater. But don't sag your pants and then have the audacity to not have clean drawers on. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Walking around with half your butt cheek out and then wondering why you're getting certain attention. Well, that's what that brings. And I'm not. And before anybody try to get on here and jump on me and say I'm trying to say that that's what a woman deserves and that's what a woman deserves to get touched or raped. I'm not saying that at all. But certain clothes bring certain attention. If that was not true, it would be no such thing as prostitutes on corners. Do you understand where I'm coming from? All I'm trying to say is certain clothes bring certain attention, and we know this. Otherwise, prostitutes would not do it. Certain people would not advertise certain outfits if they didn't know that it brought certain attention. You got where I'm coming from.
You laid it out.
I'm just saying. That's the real. If I sit here and walk out in the tank top and I know I got buff arms and my chest all cut up, I just ain't wearing that tank top to be wearing it. It's a certain attention that I'm trying to get.
I want attention.
Just like a woman wearing the shorts and half your booty cheeks showing, you know what type of attention you gonna get from that. So let's not play these childish games, or I'm trying to say somebody deserves something. No, certain clothes bring certain activities and certain actions and certain responses. We all know that. Let's be grown about it. But be different.
You said be different. I don't have to put on everything that y'all put on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I don't want that. I don't want that attention.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother kind of attention that really you don't want.
Do not want.
Be you. Mm-hmm. And that's really from the young people to. I think as you get older, you kind of stop caring.
Yeah.
I think you still want to belong somewhere, but it's usually when you're younger that you're trying to impress everybody and trying to, look at me here, I'm great. Somebody pay attention to me, but as you age, it's kind of like The less people look at me, the more better I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you in my face. You don't gotta call me. I'll be all right. You know, but in them younger years, it's like, oh, please, somebody look at me. Somebody smile at me. Somebody tell me I'm beautiful. Well, here, let me help you. You're beautiful.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even seen your face, but you're beautiful. You don't need all that stuff. You ain't got to do all that stuff. You're handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? And I ain't trying to get with you. Hello.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God made you that way. Appreciate how God made you. Spruce it up, son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put some clothes on it and walk out there in confidence.
Yeah.
You don't have to, listen, don't look at the music videos and see what they're wearing.
That's the
And
last.
just tell you what you got to wear when you going to school. Or tell you how you are. Be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're different. God made you different. If he wanted you to be like somebody else, he gave you a twin, triplets. And if you are a twin triplets, you still got to be authentic in yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're still an individual.
That's right.
Huh? Be a happy individual. Know who you are. Appreciate what God made you. Love who you are. And treat yourself right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be like everybody else. I love my friend, but he's him, I'm me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't dress like him. He don't dress like me.
You know what I'm
Other
saying?
than we both put on pants and shirts.
That's how it works.
That's what it works.
You know what I'm saying? But it's because of who he is that makes me want to be his friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need another Jerry.
That's right.
And be friends with myself?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I want to be friends with myself.
He said, because I might not like me.
He said, you make me sick. Go somewhere and sit down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to talk to you today. No, but he's who he is. I am who I am. And that makes us who we are, the Bishop and Oz. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Be happy. And again, you ain't got to do all this.
Oh, Lord.
You know, I used to want to do dreads years ago.
Lord.
But I only wanted to do it because there was other people that doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I got older, hair? No, I don't want no hair. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go bald like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can still grow a fro if I need to. But to sit here and wait until all this and
I ain't growing nothing.
have to sit here and let them twist your hair and God be with y'all, man. Oh my, I'll be pulling your scalp and because years ago I used to have braids.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
my mom braided my hair, but after that I was like, no, cut me up. I want to fade. That's all I
Mm-hmm.
And then, when the fade started to go to the front of my head, I said, we must as well cut it all off. And that was me being different. Because I ain't got to be like everybody else. I ain't got to let that recede all the way back here and then wear a cap over it, act like I got here. I ain't got to do that. So I shaved it all off. How about that?
You didn't have no choice. God made that decision for us.
Amen. And I went ahead and followed the Lord.
He said he didn't go get no Rogaine.
Didn't get no Rogaine.
He could have went gonna gain nothing
Nothing.
in that bro. You know what I'm saying? It was gone. Go with God.
And that was it.
That's what he
There
did.
you
He
go.
went with God. Anyways, I'm gonna take this off because he hot. And I'm glad who I am. God made me who I am. I'm gonna be who I am. That's the same way you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, please don't do that in public if you're wearing a wig. that could go wrong. I've seen it happen before, but make sure that everything underneath it is all right before you go do something like that. Look like a mop, anyways. Like always saying is appreciate who God has made you.
Yep.
Be happy with you. Don't be happy with other people say about you, but you love you first. Because when you love you first, it makes a whole difference.
Amen.
If you only love you because of what other people say about you, you really don't love you. You only love an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And opinions change like the weather.
Yeah.
1 minute it can be raining, next minute it can be sunny,
Mm-hmm.
next minute it can be snowing. Same with the opinions. They can love you one day, hate you the next day, cuss at you this day, y'all your best friend the next day, and I can't live my life like that.
No.
I'm not living on the swivel.
Mm-mm.
I want a firm foundation. Anyways, I think we're done.
All right.
And so you sure you don't want to wear this before?
I'm sure. I am sure. I'm positive.
I mean, just
No, I don't want it. I don't do the man weaves. Lord, if there's anybody out there, they got on one of them man weaves right now. The Lord be with you. But I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I done seen some folks do it, and I mean, like me, you look like a whole nother dude, bro. I can't do it. Cause what you have, cause that got to come off sooner or later. That's all I'm saying. This gonna be a long time. That's gonna fly off. You're gonna jump in some water. You're gonna sweat too much. Something gonna give up. Cause you know that's what things do, and that's gonna come off. We done seen it happen many a times.
And see, the sad part about that is, if they only saw you always with that,
That's what I'm saying.
and then they actually get to see the real you,
Then
this a whole problem.
yeah.
So why don't you just be you
Yes.
all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And folk won't be shocked when they find out who you really are.
Hello.
I think that's a good place to end.
Yes.
So as always, it is the Bishop.
And us.
Catch you next time.
This is the Bishop.
Nah. I told you.